Well, good afternoon. I'm Councilmember Jeff Blueball. Thanks for joining us at the stadium. We're excited the Riverfront Stadium will host its first event when the Wichita State Shockers will face off against the Houston Cougars on Saturday, April 10th, this Saturday. So before the game arrives, we'd like to encourage you to take a few minutes to visit wichita.gov/stadium parking to learn about the many convenient parking opportunities we have down here at the stadium. You'll find a map which shows you how simple it is to find more than 9,000 spaces to park. Most of the parking locations are less than 5 minutes away from the stadium, so you're just a quick walk to the action. All parking to the event is free, and we'll be providing a free shuttle along Douglas and Waterman to help make it easier to get to the stadium. Here to tell us more about the arrangements is Wichita Transit Director Mike Tan. Mike, thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Good morning, everyone. I'd just like to address what our plans are for the shuttle and also adapting in the parking that will be plentiful on the east side of the river with regards to that and how that shuttle is going to match that. So you'll see the map that's behind me. It basically gives you the description of the shuttle. That's one of the shuttles that we'll be using. That's one of our new electric buses. There'll also be a smaller shuttle going around. That's also marked well with Wichita State, so you should all know what shuttles to get on. That shuttle will move from Sycamore to Maple, from Maple up to Emporia, over Emporia to Douglas, down Douglas back here to Sycamore, and then we'll drop you off right in front of the stadium here. So we encourage everyone to use the parking that is east of the river, even down towards the downtown area. There's plenty of free parking, as the councilman mentioned. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of the lack of crowds that are going to be over there as compared to here, and have the shuttle bus drop you off right there. It'll run approximately, give or take, every 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes. A lot of that will be predicated on the amount of traffic that we have, and we'll deal with that. But again, we'll have supervisors, and our operators are friendly. We ask that everyone wear a mask on the bus, and then take advantage of those opportunities. We think that it's an enjoyable test run for what we're hoping that we'll be able to do during the baseball season as well, and we'll learn from our experience on Saturday. We're really looking forward to it, and we hope that everybody comes out for the game. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Mike. And now to tell us more about the big day is Jared Forma, General Manager and Senior Vice President of the Wichita Wind Surge. Jared, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? Well, on behalf of the entire Wind Surge organization, City of Wichita, again, as Councilman Blueball said, welcome to Riverfront Stadium. And this Saturday, we are just beyond thrilled to welcome this great community to this gorgeous stadium. It's been a long time coming. We were supposed to open last April, but good things come to those who wait. And this Saturday, the magic of Riverfront Stadium will start. A few things to follow up with the parking. First and foremost, every single ticket holder will be receiving a direct email from the Wind Surge laying out all of this information. But we do just want to urge everyone to arrive early. There is plenty of parking around the stadium. I personally live 2.5 blocks east of here. I'm walking here that day. But there are thousands and thousands of parking spots, all within a short walking distance. And again, Katie Woods, our Director of Marketing, in conjunction with the city, will be blasting out all of this information over the next several days. And again, we'll be following up to all the ticket holders with an email. While we are expecting close to 8,000 of our closest friends here this Saturday, and we are so excited that we are able to host that many, there are a few protocols we do want to just make sure we get out as well. The biggest one being that masks are mandatory in Riverfront Stadium. Everyone 2 years of age and older, except for when they're eating or drinking in their ticketed seat or area, is required to wear a mask. That's all fans and employees. Additionally, Riverfront Stadium will be cashless this season. We're very excited about that. All points of sale will be taking credit cards, and there'll be 2 what we call cash to card machines, where fans could insert cash and take a card out in exchange. So we will be able to accommodate every customer that comes in our beautiful stadium. A few of the other protocols that we're still going to follow: we're going to promote 6 foot of distancing at all points of sale, concessions, team store, box office, etc. And one of the great things about building a stadium in 2020 is all of the restrooms were already built for COVID protocols, as all toilets, urinals, sinks, paper towel dispensers, etc. are already touchless and work off sensors. I just want to close with, again, the entire organization, the WindSurge family. We're just so thrilled. It's been a lot of work with the city, a lot of folks, a lot of WindSurge folks, and you know, this dream all started with Lou Schweckheimer, who unfortunately is no longer with us. But on Saturday, we get to do what Lou would say: start the magic. So Wichita, come on down. Come early Saturday. Visit some of the great restaurants and shops in the Delano district. But we can't wait to see you this Saturday. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Jared. And I'm so glad to be welcoming baseball back to Wichita. We look forward to the first WindSurge game on May 11th, but we're excited to cheer on the Shockers here this Saturday and enjoy the city's new stadium. So with that, we'll take any questions.
Quick question, following up with the parking garage, I know that's something that we've been working on. What's the latest update with that, and kind of what we expect to, when we expect to see that again?
Well, I know right now we're going through the selection process, but Mike, if you want to answer any of that.
Thank you, Councilman. Yes, we actually are going to be very close to awarding the architectural design contract for that. So once that gets moving, we're anticipating about a year, 6 months to a year for that to occur, and then we'll be putting out for the construction. So we're very optimistic about opening day 2023, but with a little luck and beautiful weather like we have here in Wichita, maybe we'll be able to beat that as well. But that's the timetable that we've got set right now.
And you know, I know we had kind of this year delay with the pandemic as well. One, did that delay the parking garage at all, or I guess kind of, you know, I know there was a little bit of the gap.
No, actually, it didn't delay the process. It made it a little more cumbersome because of the fact that our funding sources could not come down and actually make visits and have meetings that way. Once we worked through the technology of that, it's actually pretty close to what we would anticipate have been a normal schedule.
Is there any capacity on the buses? Is there certain spacing on the buses?
As long as we the trip on the bus is so short, as long as everyone has a mask on it, we're fine and good to go.
And then how many of those did you say were going to be running around?
There'll be 2.
Okay.
So it's a short trip up to Emporia and back, so we're figuring about a 4-minute increment between buses, and we'll have supervisors here at the pickup and drop-off location to make sure everybody knows exactly where the buses are at the time.
And then for paid parking, free parking, is there any definition for those who are trying to get those free spots before they're gone? Where can they look?
Well, in the downtown area, all of the garages are always paid. They're paid to get in. Most of those open spaces that are there are open and free. Street parking is free. Street parking is free here. It'll be pretty identifiable. We'll also, in the water walk area, there'll be some signage over there, but all that parking is free as well. So we're anticipating no problem with regards to making sure people know which is paid and which isn't. But there's a lot of unpaid or free parking up there available.
And then right here, I know we have these ones. Are those going to be open as well? I know there's some 2-hour ones that are going to be here. So are these open also? Are the 2-hour ones going to be enforced?
The 2 hours are going to be enforced because we want to make sure that the businesses that are on Delano or on Douglas have the ability for their clients to come in. There will be staff here that will be making sure that everybody's parking where that they should park and giving directions to people that need it. So here and over behind the ice arena, same thing, but there'll be staff there to direct, but both of those are going to be available as well.
And then I guess, are you encouraging bikes, scooters, stuff like that to also get around town?
We very much are. That we've already contacted. Megan Lovely was kind enough to contact both scooter companies, and of course Bike Share is up and running now, so we encourage that all the time, but particularly at events like this, that's what we've done those multimodal projects for.
And then advice, sorry, I've got a million. Advice for, there's a lot of residents here. I know they're pretty used to, St. Patrick's Day, things like this that happen around here. But is there advice for those parking situations when it comes to residents and businesses in the area?
Well, I think we're fortunate in that when Lawrence Dumont was here, there was a lot of activity, and Delano sees a lot of activity especially. We always ask that the people that are visiting the area are courteous to the people that live here, follow the parking rules that are posted, and realize that we all have to coexist, and the best way to do it is by being kind and courteous and understanding of what a resident, what a need wants, and what a visitor needs and wants as well. Thank you.
All right, any other questions? Well, I hope you guys are all out here Saturday. Thank you very much.